Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kai, and welcome back to the Farlands SMP here from the Nether Hub. This is episode number 3. So, you join us this week where we have lots and lots of things to do. Can I just start off by saying how awesome this Nether Hub is? Dark has done an absolutely fantastic job on it. The tunnels are expanding, and there's lots of progress being made all over the server, including our base. Start off today's episode, I'd like to take you back to something that I showed you in last week's episode. I'm trying to watch I don't run into lava here. I've got a habit of dying. There we go. I'll go this way. And yes, if you remember correctly, we showed you my failed farming district in the last episode. Since then, VOW came over. And yeah, I'll let you show you what's going on over there. So I'll bring you back way over there. Oh, yeah, snow. So... Here we are over at our farming district. Oh, the snowy biome, horrible area. And if you look over there, obviously we still have our happy gas floating in the sky, and that's because this week VOW came over to have a look and see why this iron farm / trading hall that myself and Gigi could not get working for on their money. And yes, as you can see up there, we now have iron golems. So when me and Gigi set this up, we did do it properly. I've made lots of iron farms in the past. We did link every single villager. We made sure that they had beds nearby. We made sure they had job blocks. And nothing ever spawned. As you can see, VOW came over and he reset every single villager for about the 4th time. And now we have iron golem spawning. This guy. However, you may remember I mentioned I have a new farming district. 2 seconds. Go! No, don't kill me! I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Ah! Sorry, it won't come down here. Really? Are you coming down? You really want to kill me within 5 minutes logging onto the server? This is where I knock him off and he lands on my head. Ah, thank you. So yes, as I said, oh god, I was creating a brand new farming district. Now I'm going to take you over to that area now, and we're going to show, this is where we're going to work on this week. We obviously have still got some stuff to do at spawn, if I get around to getting that actually officially done. So let's take a hop over to the brand new farming district, and I'll show you the progress that's been made. Yes, that's right. We brought VOW and of course GG in the VC, and we defeated a wither. Well, VOW defeated the wither. I got the last hit because I couldn't see the score. Did anybody else notice the glitch? But anyway, along this tunnel, you can see that's our main tunnel behind us there. If we go along this one here, hopefully we don't get attacked by ghasts because I haven't finished it yet. We have a brand new portal. Now, this portal takes us to a brand new farming district. A bit of work has been done between myself and kathadora. And well, once we get through here, you'll see everything that's been done. And then I can show you the materials and stuff, and we're going to get started on some work. So yes, as you can see, this entire area, with the help of our beacon over there, has been ripped down at least 5 or 6 layers. The portal was on the top of the hill, and we've ripped down the whole lot all the way around. And we've got this stone here so that it kind of stops the kind of passive mobs. I know we haven't got it lit up yet. That is one of the things on my list. And then the background, just over there, you can see Xeroed's base. Now, I'm not going to go near that because I don't want to do any spoilers. I don't know how far Xeroed is with his videos and stuff, so I won't be showing anything that goes on over there. But today we are going to be working on this platform. This is our farming district, as I've already said, and I need to get at least a floor in here and some walls all the way around. Will we take a fly around? We'll have a fly around as long as we stay away from Xeroed's base. This thing is not exactly the smallest area for a farming district. This is where the beacon lives, just in case you're wondering. So we have got ourselves, I've got myself 4 or 5 shulker boxes of deep slate for the floor, and I've got about 3 or 4 shulker boxes of tough blocks for the walls all the way around. And I just need to get myself some spruce. I know where there's some spruce. So let's try and do a time lapse. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we need to get this floor in and we need to get the walls up, and then we can get started on the actual proper progress for today's episode. So yes, nothing else to say apart from let's go. Yes, so you may be asking, where is the time lapse? And yeah, I messed up. But it is 3 days later, so you don't really want to watch my time lapse for 3 days. And you can see we have this entire platform lit up, floor down, walls down, and even a second beacon, which, we did some nether mining with Gigi and Vow, and we did that, and Gigi didn't scream when, she was being chased by the wither. Anyway, so it turned out that I didn't have enough of the deep slate, so I did have to go back down to the mines 2 more times, and these are all empty shulker boxes, which were refilled a couple of times for doing this, and also, as I said already, we have the second beacon, and I have brought the happy ghast over from the other base, which was very, very slow, as you can imagine. Let's hop into Spectator real quick. We have access to that, of course, with our fletching table here. And you will see that this entire thing is looking pretty awesome, to be fair. A lot of work, and it's a lot bigger than I had planned, if I'm being honest, and floating head. So what I'm going to do now is I have got I sat for ages in Microsoft Paint and worked out what was going to go where. Luckily, because each of these frog lights are the same number of blocks apart, I can work out what goes in where. And I think we're going to start right here. Let's go for a stone generator, shall we? I'm not going to do a video on it. I will link the tutorial for that in the description. And as I say, I'm going to build a stone generator here, because we're going to need a stone generator for what we're going to build in the next stage. So let's get started, and I'll see you once that's done. So it's actually been a little bit of time since the last clip, and that's because the footage from after that for some reason didn't have any videos, and this is very, very loud. There we go. So yeah, as you can see behind me, we have our cobblestone generator. This is a design, of course, by Silent Whisperer. I'll link it down in the description box below, and it is absolutely amazing. I don't have spoilers about what else is in this area, so I'm going to quickly turn around. And this thing is absolutely awesome. If you take yourself a, let's say, a silk touch pickaxe, flick this lever, and all you have to do is stand right here and just mine away. It does speed up as it goes. It hasn't been running for a couple of days. It looks like there's a little bit of server lag as well. But this is absolutely awesome. I'll let that catch up. There we go. And as I say, it's producing absolutely thousands and thousands of items, which we have used, try again, to create the next part of my plan. You will hear the happy ghast in the background. He is there, which can only mean one thing. Yes, I'm moving villagers again. So if I look up in the sky, over there, you'll see we have ourselves a villager breeder. Sorry, it is an iron farm, actually. It is a design which, again, I've forgotten the name of the person whose design it is. I will link it in the description box below. I think it's Arcade Wolves. It's not fully done yet. I will show you quickly how this is going to work. But basically, this uses stacked villages to spawn, iron golems per platform. So this is the first one that I created. Go inside here, we have 20 beds and 10 villagers. And yeah, this thing is racking out the iron. And basically, I'll show you once I get to this part, but probably in the next video, how I'm going about stacking these villages. This one's the same. It is 10 villagers, 20 beds, and iron golems are spawning above this one. Basically, the way it works is, this one is actually the one that I've just started doing. And yeah, so these ones are still needing to get more bread. So what you do is you bring the villagers up 100 blocks away from the platform. So I'll show you once we get back to that point. And you're basically walking the villagers from 100 blocks away into the section, which obviously creates individual villages in each one of these pods. And this, I think this design can stack up 3-4 times, so we can get a total of 12 villages in here, which is 120 villagers. And yeah, we're just getting tons of iron from it. I made myself this little central platform that I can just basically AFK if I wanted to. Obviously this one's not working and it's night time, so these won't go because this area hasn't been loaded. But yeah, the iron golem's just a standard iron golem spawn platform. And it is really, really cool. It's a great design. It's similar to a design I done from Old Guy a couple of seasons ago on Broke Rock, where I had the villagers in front of, you know, basically the stacked villages and the walls and stuff. I'll try and get a picture on the screen if I can. But yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. I had the weekend off. It was stream weekend. I had stuff to do with the kids. But yeah, we still have at least this one to finish and this one to go. And yeah, this video is already 3 days late. So I think that, you know, have I built anything else down there? That's my villager breeder. There's a wee wheat farm next to it. I think, folks, that's where I'm going to call this. Give this one a day for episode number 3. There has been absolute loads of progress. Hopefully the video, you know, makes a bit of sense. It does kind of throw me a bit. I had to watch all the footage back after taking a weekend off. So yes, with all of that done, I think this is where I'm going to call episode number 3. We didn't get as much progress done as we wanted, but there is always tomorrow. If you haven't already, please do check out the link to all the other Farlanders. Their links are available, as always, in my video description box below. And knowing the Farlanders, somebody is live right now. So why don't you have a look at the team on Twitch. If you haven't already, please do give me a like and a subscribe. And I guess I will catch you in the next episode, where we're going to work on getting that finished. Finishing our shop, which was supposed to be done this week, and yeah, just building out this farming district and making it look awesome. My name is Mr. Mof Gaming. Good night.